By the grace of God, I'm Yara DC Okoboko, this beautiful place. And I only have one issue to make, Honorable Minister. Last week we were in Yumbe, on Wednesday to be specific, Thursday, receiving our young people who had been lured into the rebellion. And we received them in Yumbe, and we are rehabilitating them. This gesture is good to bring people back and to settle them down. But I think it shouldn't be an encouragement to people turning away to do business. I want to sound a warning to every one of us who is here, especially leaders. Stop luring our young people into rebellion. Because I can confidently say this government can never go by force of arms. No. So please stop luring our young people. And I think this is the last time. Maybe next year when we are settling the last group will be the last time that we are sitting to settle ex-combatants against the government of the Republic of Ghana.
Good afternoon to you all. I'm Babagiri Margaret, the former woman member of parliament from Obogo district, and today I'm extremely happy. When I heard that you are coming to hand over these people the money, I left everything I was doing and said, I come to see that money. And I would like to thank you very much. That is what these people have been asking us for. Where is our money? Where is our money? They used to say you are deceiving them because you are waiting for election. But this time election is very far. Thank you very much for bringing them.
We come here today to highlight and bring to a meaningful conclusion this issue that has had a direct bearing on the peace and security in West Nile. And also at this early juncture, it is important to highlight some historical aspects that led us to where we are today. The history of West Nile shows that the sub-region underwent immense suffering shortly after the fall of Idi Amin regime in 1979, with most of the population getting exiled. As a result of this, starting in the early 1980s, a number of insurgencies across in West Nile, some of which spilled over into the post-1986 liberation period. All these groups emerged in West Nile. And for what? They were all fighting the government that is now paying them money for fighting him. This is very unique. The West Nile, we have a very unique president called General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. But this is not the first time, Honorable Minister, that the peace dividend has been given to West Nile. When I can give you a data, the West Nile Bank Front has been paid 4.2 billion. If I can give you a data, NRA West Nile Front has been paid 3.2 billion. Honorable Minister, if I can give you data, UNRF 3 has been paid more than 500 million. So all these groups have been paid. We are at the end tail of this program. And it is against this background, ladies and gentlemen, that today we are here to do two things. First, our guest of honor, we are here to formally launch the payment to the West Nile Bank Front. It's now time to pay these members of West Nile Bank Front. They have overwaited for this. Two, our guest of honor, we come here today to both demonstrate and emphasize government's commitment to honor its remaining pledges to the people of West Nile and to ensure those whose payments have not yet been made, particularly the Uganda National Rescue Front, that government intends to pay as well as in the next financial year. It is now befitting and proper for me at this juncture to pay tribute and great gratitude to General Saleh, without whose guidance and leadership on this matter, we will not be able to be here today.
Whereas I am a Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, this speech I have, I'm a representative of the Chief Coordinator, Operation Wealth Creation, and the Senior Presidential Advisor on Defense, General Caleb Kandwanaho Salim Saleh, retired. So look at me in that angle. One of the cardinal principles of the NRM government was restoration of peace and security throughout the country and consolidating national unity through reconciliation and anti-sectarianism. In West Nile, as in other areas that had been affected by instability, the hard work of peace and nation building required a lot of sacrifice. At the same time, this involved avoiding to repeat the mistakes of previous governments whose operations entailed causing divisions among the people. Among several other measures that we undertook to achieve this result, we decided to integrate former opposition forces into the National Army to support reconciliation and the restoration of internal security. It is in this context that our work to bring together the former fighting forces in West Nile needs to be understood. After the conflicts among the various fighting groups had been ended, government, in a gesture of goodwill, decided to offer peace dividends to them. This was especially necessary because an important aspect we had to consider when bringing about peace was to take some responsibility for the welfare of the former combatants. It is in light of this that, with the exception of the Uganda National Rescue Front 1 and the West Nile Bank Front, the rest of the former fighting groups in West Nile were paid their packages. And so today, I hereby formally launch the payment of the peace dividends to the West Nile Bank Front. The payment of peace dividends to UNRF1 will soon follow suit, as you've been told. This will then mark the turning of the page from the period of instability in West Nile sub-region. We are lucky we have President Museveni as the President of Uganda, that even those he fought with and defeated, he extends an olive branch and gives dividends to them. That has never happened anywhere in the world. President Museveni, huyu mtu gani huyu? It's only in Uganda where those you fought with, former rebels, are given dividends. And now we make it as a right. I caution ourselves and all Ugandans not to overstretch the generosity, the good-heartedness of President Museveni. He's the commander-in-chief, but he believes his ideology is different. And we shall never have a president like him. For those of you who know what I'm saying, should put your hands together and clap for that gentleman. This is an opportunity for us to seize the opportunity that we have, the prevailing peace, to do something to fight the poverty at household level. Let's give no more excuses.
3, 2, 1, and 0. I can confidently declare that the payment of the peace dividend for West Nile Bank Front ex-combatants has been launched today